Let's start off with our first cruise, of course, which is with MSC, and it's your chance of experiencing the gorgeous Norwegian Fjords. Let's talk about MSC first of all, okay?
Yeah, fantastic Italian family cruise company. No one does Mediterranean cruising better than MSC. They are the new kid on the block. They've got a very young, flashy, gorgeous fleet, and they create these big, beautiful ships with a very friendly, multilingual crew. Lots of different eating and entertainment options, and a really international feel with people from all over Europe. It's a lovely way to mix and meet people from all over the world. They do a great choice of coffee on board. This is what I love about them. Coffees from Brazil, Costa Rica and Peru, so if you're a big coffee fan, this is for you. And of course with the food, they do everyday Italian specialities and give you food from around the world and also food from the ports that you visit, which is great. And try the risotto and the pizza. Fantastic. The other thing about this as well is all children under the age of 18 sail free with MSC, which is a fantastic bonus.
Really good.
Yeah, and this ship launched in 2004. She's 58,000 tonnes, so she's a small cruise ship, and only 1,700 guests, so it's going to be a really intimate, beautiful, friendly environment for you. Lovely sweeping marble reception area, huge glass walls overlooking the sea, and a great sense of operatic grandeur. 8 different bars for you to enjoy, stocked with all, kind of spirits from across the world, and of course, Italian wines by the bucket load for you to enjoy, or by the cellar load, probably a better way. Lovely, lovely ship. And with MSC, you're looking at a really lovely quality as well. They have a Swarovski staircase.
They spend a lot of money on their ships, don't they?
They win a lot of awards for the architecture on board their ships and the way they build them.
And yet you can experience MSC tonight. 10 nights. This isn't a week's cruise. 10 nights for 545. It will sell quickly. I'm not just saying that. There are 2 dates available. The leader, funny enough, the best price date is actually the later one, the 29th of June. That's the one you can get tonight for 545. I believe the other date is 595, so not a lot between them. But anyway, let's show you where you're going to be cruising to. And Keith, I know those of you that don't know Keith, by the way, worked at cruise ships for 12 years, and you're very well travelled, aren't you, Keith?
Yeah, I had a great pleasure to visit these ports, so it's first-hand knowledge.
Several times.
Several times, yeah, many times. So this first port, of course, is a chance to go to Amsterdam, which has a personality all of its own, including this wonderful reputation for tolerance. And maybe you're thinking of tulips, of wooden shoes, perhaps Heineken beer, and some of the city's major inhabitants like Rembrandt, Van Gogh and Anne Frank, who wrote her famous diary in the canal-side house, which you can visit. But Amsterdam has more canals than Venice. It connects to jigsaw puzzles of 90 islands, and there's over 1,200 bridges, all illuminated by fairy lights at night. That's the kind of thing. Really beautiful, really picturesque. It's a city of big parks. It's a city that's best to explore by cycle. Go to Map Bike, hire yourself a bike and join the locals. Great way to get around. Or, of course, take a lazy canal cruise and float past tall Dutch townhouses and these peaceful car-free streets.
Now you've got a date at sea next, haven't you?
Yeah, and then we're off to Aalesund, and this, of course, is your gateway through into Norway. Fantastic, look at this. Aalesund itself is a medley of turrets, spires and ornamental twists to give the town a magical fairy tale feel. But you're coming out here into Norway itself, and this wonderful, spectacular landscape.
Just sorry, while you're dining there, it doesn't get a better view than this.
This is all Norway. It's waterfalls, it's majestic snow-capped mountains, it's gorgeous, peaceful fjords, and the best way to explore them is via cruise. Of course, all these water sports you can do, like the canoeing, going out seeing the whales. As you cruise through, you're going to see an abundance of wildlife, these eagles, these birds of prey, just giving you moments of absolute wonder as you sail out, and you can do special tours to enjoy them as well. But Aalesund is absolutely great. Big thing to do here is to go out and see the Troll Wall on the Trollstigen Road. Next up we go to Trondheim, and this is known as the City of Kings. It's surrounded by towering mountains and dense forests. It's the home of the Nidaros Cathedral, which is the burial place of St. Olva, who brought Christianity to Norway. Then you're going up to Leknes, right at the top of the north, and this is part of the Lofoten Islands, which are full of beautiful picturesque fishing villages, awesome views of pristine fjords, a huge variety of bird life, and some beautiful white sandy beaches. And a Gulf Stream influenced climate. It's really warm up that end of Norway. Then you're going for a relaxing day at sea, then straight into Hellesund, which is your gateway into the scenic wonders of the Geiranger Fjord district. You can travel overland to the old Viking port, visit the Jostedalsbreen National Park, which is home to Norway's last remnant of the Ice Age. You can trek to the Bristol Glacier, touch the massive beard of ice, and of course, all around you, stunning vistas of mountains, waterfalls, fast-flowing rivers teeming with salmon. Take a boat trip into Geiranger Fjord, Norway's most spectacular and best-known fjord, high waterfalls, abandoned mountain farms. Absolutely stunning. And then from there, you're going through to Bergen. And this Shorn's beautiful. Your first glimpse of this quaint town is going to be this, the Hanseatic Wharf, with these narrow peak roofed buildings in various colours of ancient wooden construction. A funicular will take you up from the city centre to Mount Floyd. You can see the lights of the funicular heading you up there for expansive views of the city below and the surrounding mountains and fjords. If you're feeling energetic, you can walk back down, enjoying the clear air and the delights of nature. Go to the bustle of the fish market, get yourself a tasty fish lunch. And of course, head out to Lake Nordas, which is where you can see the home of Edvard Grieg, who is Norway's legendary composer, and it's a real beauty spot. Great place to enjoy.
And then, sadly, back to Southampton. You do get a final day at sea, we should say, and then back to Southampton. That just looked breathtaking. And not only have you got a gorgeous itinerary, you're going to be on board this stunning ship, the MSC Opera, of course. If you book this evening, we can give you that price of 545 for the 29th of June. And also, just a few little extras that you might want to think about. Now, you're going to be away 10 nights. This is great value. If you wanted to add on parking at Southampton and the Cheers drinks package, and that's wine and beer at lunch and your evening meal, isn't it?
That's right, yeah.
You can do that for 149. That's really good value. Family 4, just under £1,500. Slightly different itineraries on the dates, but a wonderful experience.
Look at that, 1499 again for a family of 4 on those dates.
I know.
It's fantastic. 545 as well. Amazed. I can't believe
we just need to take this year out, Keith, and do all these cruises.
Exactly.
Now,
sabbatical time.
Excursion-wise as well, you know, there's going to be some beautiful places to see, lots to do. If you book your excursions through Planet Cruise, we can save you so much money. You know, you could book them on board the ship, but we guarantee if you book them through Planet Cruise, you will save so much money, and they're really well organised. And Keith, you often say that if you book them in advance, it just, you know, it lets you relax. You're all organised.
It does, yeah, because otherwise you get on board that first day, you're running around, you've got the port lecture, you're trying to settle into the ship. It's all a bit of a rush, and then you're trying to go queue up at the tour desk. You know, don't worry about the queues, don't worry about the rushing about. Sit back and have a beer when you get on board, or a cocktail, and get the booking done beforehand.